Hello guys, here we are in a new video about equations with fractions. So here we have a new special case when we have the variable x in the denominators, but the procedure is the same. We have to follow the steps. Remember, a recommendation, check the last videos uploaded in Schoology where you can check the procedures that we did on these equations and follow the steps recommended. Okay, remember, first of all we have to organize the numbers with x to the left of the equation. Remember the steps that we talked in last video. Organize the values with x to the left and the numbers to the right. Then we solve the operations between the values with x and the numbers at the right. And then finally we leave the x alone. So let's go on, and here we have the variable x. In this case, we have this fraction has an x and this fraction has an x in the denominator, right? So we leave these numbers to the left of the equations and the other fractions will be to the right of the equation. So let's start with the first part. So we have this one, 3 over 5x minus 3 over 2x, and then equal sign, okay? And then we organize these numbers. So we have here, it doesn't change because it's to the right of the equation, so we have 7 over 5 minus 9 over 4, and it actually changes because we have minus 1 over 4 that comes to the other side of the equation with the opposite sign, so plus 1 over 4. All right. So now, in the next step, we have to find the LCD of these numbers. We have 5x and 2x. What is the LCD between 5 and 2? The LCD will be 10. So we write a big line and we write a 10 and the same variable, so we take x. All right. Remember, if we had, for example, x squared, x2, and x, the LCD will be x2. Remember the last topic of complex fractions. Okay, you have to review. If you don't remember that, you can check other videos in YouTube where you can find the explanation, right? Now, we have 10x, and remember, we divide this number, 10x, over 5x. So that would be 10x over 5x would be 2, and 2 times 3 will be 6. So we have 6. And then we do the same with this number and this denominator. So 10x divided by 2, x will be 5. So we have minus 5 times 3 makes 15. All right. And then we continue. We solve this in the next step. So we write the equal sign. We can solve this operation in one step. So we write a big line and the same procedure. Now, this line is a little bit ugly, so we write a new one, much better. So we write between less common denominator between 5, 4 again. So that would be 20, right? So 20 divided by 5, that makes 4. 4 times 7, 28. And then minus 20 divided by 4 makes 5. 5 times 9, 45. Okay, and in the last step we have 20 divided by 4, that makes 5. 5 times 1, 5. All right. Now let's solve these operations, okay? So we have 6 minus 15. Okay, so 6 minus 15, that makes minus 9. So it will be minus 9 over 10x. All right. And the equal sign. And we solve this. 28 minus 45 plus 5, that makes minus 15. Over 20. All right. We have minus 15 over 20. What can we do next? Now we can simplify these numbers. These are a little bit big, so we simplify these numbers. So 15 divided by 5, that makes 3. And 20 divided by 5, that makes 4. Okay, we already have 3 over 4. So the new fraction here, let's write it again, minus 10 minus 9 over 10 x, right, equals 3 minus 3 over 4. Minus 3 over 4. Now, guys, here we have a fraction equals other fraction. What we can use a trick to solve this equation. This denominator, 10x, comes to multiply the 3. All right, we cross multiplication, and this 4 comes to multiply the minus 9. So it's always we can only use this method when we have a fraction equals a fraction. When we have plus something else, we don't do that, all right? So now we have minus 9 times 4, okay? So we multiply minus 9 times 4, that makes minus 36. Equals, and we multiply minus 3 times 10x, that makes minus 30x, right? And finally, we have to leave the x alone. This negative number comes to divide minus 36 over minus 30. We have negative and negative. So minus divided by minus will be positive. So we will have the following operation. We have 36 over 30. All right? Because negative over negative will be positive. So we have x equals that. And at the end, now, what can we do with this fraction? We can simplify, all right? It's very easy. We can simplify the fraction. So by one number, can we simplify 36 and 30? We can simplify by 6, all right? So 36 divided by 6 makes 6, and 30 divided by 6 makes 5, all right? What can we do next? We cannot simplify 6 and 5, so it will be 6 over 5 equals x. So this is our result, okay? We already have found the value of x in this equation, all right? So, guys, remember to follow the steps organizedly, all right? First, we had the following equation. We had 3 over 5x, all of these. And first, we organize the equation, all the fractions with variables. with the x to the left and all the fractions, all the rational numbers to the right. We solve this operation by finding the LCD, so it will be 20. We solve this addition, subtraction, and the same to the left, but with the variable, right? And then we got minus 9 over 10x minus 15 over 20. We simplify the fraction, so we got 3 and 4, simplifying by 5, all right? And then we have a fraction and a fraction, but here we have the variable here in a denominator, so these numbers, we do cross multiplication, so it comes to multiply the 3, and the 4 comes to multiply the minus 9, we got 36 equals minus 30. Then this number is bothering the variable, this is multiplying the variable, so it comes to divide, so minus 36 over minus 30, the negative signs will be transformed into a positive, because negative times negative makes positive, and we simplify by 6. 36 divided by 6 makes 6, and 30 divided by 6 makes 5. And we got the final result. X equals 6 over 5. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you understood this. And here remember, you had other three examples in Schoology. Before making the practice that you already have in Google Classroom, check the 4 videos. Okay, this is the 4th one, and then you will be able to do the practice, all right? And we will have an advisory in the Schoology conference on next Wednesday at 8, all right? Remember that. Okay, see you later. Have a great day and enjoy, okay?